So I'll be talking about my bash script, and I'm using Ubuntu. So to begin with, this script automates the hardening of an Ubuntu Workstation. First, I chose the update and upgrade system. With Echo, it will print out the words updating and upgrading the system. Sudo is the root user command. You will use that to be able to use commands to update or upgrade, and -y is confirming yes to upgrade it. And then you'll have, if you do echo again, you'll have system update completed printed out. For disable root login via BIA-SSH, there will be echo disabling root login BIA-SSH. You got sudo sed-i, and then you got permit root login, and then you got permit login and with a no, so that will go into this file over here, and it will change from permit root login yes to permit root login to no. And then we'll just restart the file. I chose configure firewall. For this one, this would be the firewall. You would be enabling it. You would be commanding it to allow SSH, which allows SSH connections. You'd be logging on with this command, and then for this command, it will by default allowing outgoing. It will allow all outgoing connections by default. And then the next command would be default deny incoming, which will deny all incoming connections by default. And then it'll say in the end that UFW configured. For disable unnecessary services, I chose snap. You'd use sudo systemctl disable and the service you want disabled. So since I chose snap, it'd be snapd.service, and then it'll have it'll say unnecessary services disabled. For that, it's basically just disabling the service, but not fully removing it. And you got secure password settings. For this one, it'd be echo securing password settings. You got sudo sed-i password min length, which will change the minimum length of the password in this file. For log critical system changes, you would do sudo apt install logwatch, which logwatch works by setting up log parsing for certain files and making alerts for certain events. And then you do sudo logwatch --summary --out logwatch.html --html. For secure file permissions, you got securing file permissions. You do the command sudo chmod -R 755 var/log, which this command right here will give you full permission, while other users would get read and access permissions. So you'd be able to edit, read, and access different permissions, while others would just get read and access. You got configure automatic security updates, which would be enabling automatic system updates using unintended upgrades. So you would do sudo apt install unattended -upgrades-y. Then you would type out sudo dpkg reconfigure unattended -updates, which will set up the system to automatically download and install security patches without you having to do it manually. Extra hardening measures, I did fail to ban, so you would use the command sudo apt install fail to ban -y, which will allow you to, which will install fail to ban -y, which is confirm that you're saying yes to do that. Sudo nano etc fail to ban jail.conf, this code here will just mean you're creating this, you're seeing into this file and being created, which would, that way you can be able to configure fail to ban settings however you want. And then your system, and you type sudo system tcl restart fail to ban, which will just reset fail to ban to work with you. But fail to ban will be adding an intrusion prevention system to protect your server by automatically blocking IP addresses after a certain number of failed login attempts or any other suspicious activity. In the end, I did completion, which it'll print out the word, do echo, print out the word workstation hardening completed. To see this, all you do is do .-harden _workstation .sh, which will run the bash script. As you can see, in here, it has the fail to ban jail file, and it will tell you you should not modify this file. It has all the codes and everything and commands about this file. So you go through and read all this, and then you press Control X to exit out, let it go, and then there you go. And with the README file, this will just explain each, what the description of each one would be.